Week 2 best bets. Drop yours in the comments. Let's get into it. First one, New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys are 4.5-point favorites with a 44.5-point over under. I have no idea how, but this line was originally at -5.5 for Dallas, and I don't know who's betting on the Giants in this game, but they are arguably the worst offense in the NFL without Andrew Thomas out there. And if it's not the worst offense, it's definitely the worst red zone offense in the NFL. We saw the Commanders' defense make the Giants' offense look silly with all those twists and the things they do up front to attack the offensive line. And Matt Eberflus, the Cowboys defensive coordinator, is no joke. So despite their injuries in the secondary to guys like Deron Bland, I seriously doubt the Giants' protection will be consistent enough to expose that and keep this game within a score like the spread would indicate. The Eagles' defense was missing Jalen Carter, it's true, so the Cowboys' offense might not be quite as good as it looked, but that Eagles defense still has Vic Fangio and a ton of studs paired with a chew clock offense. This Dallas offense looked great, and I have a feeling CD won't drop it this time. Dak is a little less mobile than Daniels, but I still think ultimately this Giants team will not be able to capitalize on whatever the defense provides for them, and whatever the Giants defense accomplishes will be in vain. Give me the Cowboys -4.5 for our first best bet of the week. Up next, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Houston Texans. The Texans are 2.5-point favorites, and there's a 42.5-point over/under. The Bucs last week were only able to manage 23 points versus an unproven Falcons defense, and this Texans defense held the Rams to 14 points on offense. The Bucs are still without Chris Godwin and Tristan Wirfs. And on the other side of the ball, the Texans were scoreless in the second half against the Rams, finishing with only 9 points on the day. This Texans offensive line is a mess, and the Bucs only got 1 sack against the Falcons, but they have a good offensive line. The Buccaneers also have a better run defense than the Falcons do, which means Stroud is really going to have to carry this offense. So I go back and forth on who I think is going to win this game, but I see a defensive battle here with two QBs just trying to survive out there. Give me the under of 42.5. The Los Angeles Rams at the Tennessee Titans. The Rams are 5.5-point favorites, and there was a 41.5-point total. So the Titans offense allowed the highest pressure rate and most sacks in week 1, defeated by the Broncos' elite defense. Once again, they face a vicious pass rush that held the Texans to 9 points, who have far better wide receivers and an elite defense to help elevate that team. I'm rooting for Cam Ward, but if we're going to want to see him do good, we're going to have to be patient because this is one of the toughest opening 2 matchups for a rookie quarterback that I've seen. Sean McVay will be looking to improve upon their sloppy win versus the Texans and engineer a complete win against this Titans team. I expect this to be a 2-score loss, and the spread only needs a 6-point to hit, so give me the Rams -5.5.